All right. And so I'm just gonna go out here. Going on to this next question here. This one's kind of had me thinking a lot because Northeast does have a lot of out-of-state students. It says, I live out of state and been feeling ostracized now that I'm away from my college family. How can I get through this? And this is one that I kind of wasn't really thinking about just because I have lived in Norfolk my whole life. So I've kind of always known this as my home. So I've never really thought about being away from my college family. But being away from my clubs, SLA and PBL, it definitely has hit me in a real hard sense. You know, I'm just so used for my voice to be carrying around through the hallways and asking my friends how they're doing. And, you know, so it's hard. I can't even imagine it for the out-of-state students right now, or, you know, people that live 2-3 hours away from the college still here in Nebraska. Does anybody else kind of in that same boat or share any concerns for the out-of-state students or have any words of encouragement? Drew, go ahead. I know that Drew's speaking out of North Platte there.
Yeah, with me being 4 hours you know, it's not out of state, but it's a little bit of distance. So I'd say, you know, your best help is just keep in contact with everybody. Text, phone call, Zoom, FaceTime, you know, social media, Instagram, everything that you know, you can keep in touch with them, you know, to keep as social, you know, with them as possible without, you know, the social distancing and stuff.
Definitely so. And I know that the SAC page on Facebook has been posting lots of challenges, lots of TikTok challenges inspired. So it's a great way to keep yourself occupied. It's been really funny. And so also, if you don't really have the courage to post something, which you should have, you can also just take a look at it. And there's some funny submissions on there that can get you through the day as well. So Paul, I see you're in. You have your hand up. Go ahead.
It may be an interesting thing for people to start playing with, but we still have a postal service. And it's been a long time, I know, on my end that I've actually written out handwritten letters to people. But this is one of those times it might be kind of fun to bring some of that back. I know that's in one of my weekend plans is to write a few handwritten letters. But also, this doesn't fix that sense of not being connected or not being together. But do know that your instructors and your staff and your advisors, we all miss you terribly. We think about you all quite a bit, both as a group and as individuals. So know that there is a group of people back here that you're on our minds, and we think about you a lot.
Thank you, Paul. Really, really nice to hear those words of encouragement. And so these next two questions